Watch closely. Old Gene has struck gold again. This time, it's a Qixi Festival gift from his sister-in-law, a Colt M1911 pistol from 1914, made in the USA. It's one of the most iconic firearms in history. Old Gene loves this gift. At first glance, the gun is completely rusted, but thankfully, none of the parts are missing. He starts by spraying loosening agent on the screws and joints. The Colt M1911 was the longest-serving sidearm in the U.S. military, in service since 1911. It saw action in World War I, World War II, and even the Libya conflict, serving for an impressive 74 years. He unscrews the grip with a screwdriver and removes the grip panels. The M1911's grip measures nearly 70 millimeters, making it one of the larger military pistols in the world. For someone like his sister-in-law, with smaller hands, it's not very friendly. Later versions were improved with smaller grips to better suit the average user. He removes the recoil spring guide rod next. At this point, things aren't going smoothly. He can't take it apart any further. So he resorts to the family's secret solution, soaking the parts in a dissolving agent for 24 hours. Disassembly begins. The inventor of the M1911 was the legendary John Browning, and this was the first semi-automatic pistol adopted by the U.S. military. Its .45 caliber and large frame gave it unparalleled stopping power. About 2.7 million units were produced by the U.S., not including those made under license by allied countries. It remains one of the most widely produced pistols in the world. With disassembly complete, he moves on to deodorizing and sterilizing. Small parts are soaked in deodorizing solution. Though the surface feels pitted, it still looks relatively smooth. His sister-in-law loves shiny colors, so he checks the slide rails with a luminous pen. There are tiny cracks, understandable for something over a century old, but nothing that should affect performance. Today, Old Gene is trying something new, showing off some skills in front of his sister-in-law. He begins the cold bluing process. First, he heats the parts over fire to remove oil and grime from the surface. This ensures the bluing agent bonds well with the metal for a better finish. He then cleans the barrel and uses a grinding tool to remove stubborn dirt. Next comes the hot bluing. He fills a pot with purified water, adds sodium hydroxide and stirs, then mixes in potassium nitrate. Once it reaches a boil, he adds the parts and lets them cook for 30 minutes. After that, he cools them in water to fix the finish. The result? A flawless color. He rinses the parts again to remove residual salts and oils. Now it's time to reassemble. The M1911 uses a single-action semi-automatic system and fires .45 ACP rounds, typically with a 7 or 8-round magazine. It's made entirely of steel and features multiple safety mechanisms: manual safety, grip safety, and half-cock safety, offering excellent reliability and safety. The serial number shows it was made in 1914, though the government stamp has likely worn off from age. With reassembly complete, it looks flawless, both functional and stylish. Once the grip is back on, they can head out to test fire it. Incredible work. His sister-in-law is thrilled. Big thumbs up for Old Gene's amazing craftsmanship.